Hello, my name is Miss Latoria. Welcome to Preschool Promise Plus Circle Time. I'm so excited that you could join us today. Every time we get together, we'll sing our hello song. Do you remember the hello song? Here is Miss Amy. Let's sing it along with her.
Hi everybody, my name is Miss Amy and I would love to have you sing the hello song with me. I'll sing it first and then you can join in with me. Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? How are you today? Now you join me. Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? How are you today? The next part goes like this. It's good to see you today. It's good to see you today. It's good to see you today. How are you today? Now you sing it with me. It's good to see you today. It's good to see you today. It's good to see you today. How are you today? Now let's put it all together one more time. Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? How are you today? It's good to see you today. It's good to see you today. It's good to see you today. How are you today? Thanks for singing with me.
Now it's time to do our breathing. Today, we're going to practice birthday candle breathing. This breathing technique will help you to calm down when you're upset, angry, or frustrated. Remember, when we breathe, we take a deep breath from our nose and fill up our bellies with air, and we breathe out through our mouth, and we empty our bellies. All you need are 5 fingers to do this type of breathing. So hold up all 5 fingers on your hand and pretend that they are birthday candles. Put them in front of your face. Take a deep breath in through your nose, making sure that your belly fills up with air, then blow all of the air out through your mouth, just like you do when you blow out birthday candles. Try it with me. Breathe in and fill your belly up with air. Then breathe out through your mouth, blowing out each of the candles nice and slow. Let's try it again. Breathe in and breathe out. One more time. You did it! Remember, you can do this breathing technique anytime you feel upset, angry, or frustrated. It is a great way to calm yourself down. Do you have your Preschool Promise Book of the Month? This month's book is The Snowy Day by Ezra Jack Keats. Run and get your book so that we can talk about it together. In this story, a little boy named Peter wakes up to find that his whole neighborhood is covered in snow. What would you do if your whole neighborhood was covered in ice-cold snow? Peter decides to go for a walk after putting on his red snowsuit. He makes tracks in the snow, builds a snowman, and makes snow angels. He has so much fun that he decides to put some snow in his pocket to keep for later. What do you think is going to happen to the snow that Peter puts in his pocket? Ask a grown-up to read this month's book, The Snowy Day, with you. It's a wonderful story that you'll enjoy reading over and over again with someone that you love. You might even find some cool ideas about things you can do when it snows outside.
It's time to talk about one of my favorite animals, and that is the skunk. Scuttling along on their furry little legs, searching for grasshoppers, berries, birds, and eggs. If you don't bother them, they won't bother you. But if you back them in a corner, this is what they'll do. They'll raise that tail at you. Now, like I said, they don't want to spray you. They're going to warn you. First thing they're going to do is growl and click their teeth. When I say growl and click their teeth, you guys go grrr. Ready? Growl and click their teeth, grrr. Then they're going to stomp their feet. Now, technically, skunks would stomp their front little paws, but you guys are bipedal, so I'll give you a break. Then if you're dumb enough to stay, bring your arm up and lift that tail and spray. Bring your arms up, lift that tail and spray. There you go, you got it. Growl and click those teeth, grrr. Then they stomp their feet. If you're dumb enough to stay, they lift that tail and spray. Now you're going to love this part, because this is the part of the song where I'm going to sing Pewee. And right after I sing Pewee, you get to point back at me and say, "You stink." So let it fly. Here we go. Pewee! Pewee! Skunks have 6 shots they can spray. Pewee! Pewee! Spray from 15 feet away. Skunks have 2 scent glands at the base of their tail, hold 3 teaspoons of musk that have a really nasty smell. That stinky 6-shooter fills the skunk with confidence, but before he shoots, he warns you in case you're real dense. Yep, in case you ain't got no sense. They growl and click their teeth, grr, then they stomp their feet. If you're dumb enough to stay, bring your arm up, lift that tail and spray. Growl and click those teeth, grr, then they stomp their feet. If you're dumb enough to stay, they lift that tail and spray. Scuttling along on those furry little legs, searching for grasshoppers, berries, birds, and eggs. If you don't bother them, they won't bother you. But if you back them in a corner, this is what they'll do. They'll raise that tail at you. Here we go. Growl and click those teeth, grr, then they stomp their feet. If you're dumb enough to stay, bring your arm up, lift that tail and spray. Growl and click those teeth, grr, then they stomp their feet. If you're dumb enough to stay, they lift that tail and spray. Pewee! Pewee! Skunks have 6 shots they can spray. Pewee! Pewee! Spray from 15 feet away.
Reading The Snowy Day always puts me in the mood to play in the snow. But sometimes there isn't any snow outside to play with. If you're like me and you would really love to play in the snow, you can make your own snowy box. Take your Preschool Promise Plus box and empty your cotton balls into it. You can use a spoon to scoop up your snow. You can stir it up or even shuffle it around. Take a moment to touch your snow. Is it soft? Is it scratchy? Is it heavy or light? We can also make a snowy day painting, just like in the book. You can create your own Winter Wonderland masterpiece using the cotton swabs that came in your box and your white paint. You can put a dab of paint on your picture, then use the swab to make snowflakes that are falling down. You can make tracks in the snow, just like Peter did. And if you have any cotton balls left, you can also make a snowman. It's really easy. All you need to do is take one of your cotton balls, dip it in some paint, and make 3 round shapes. After it dries, you can even draw a face on your snowman. Using the Q-tips and the white paint, you can create falling snowflakes just by dabbing your cotton swab on your paper. You can also create snowy hills and mountains just like the ones that Peter saw in the book. If you want, you can even make snow people. Remember that cotton swabs are a cool tool, but you have to keep them out of your ears and out of your nose. Have an adult help you turn water into ice cubes with your Preschool Promise ice cube trays. When the ice is ready, all you have to do is pop it out and place it into 2 separate bowls. Then you'll be ready to do an experiment. Take your Preschool Promise water bottle and squeeze some warm water onto your ice cubes. What do you think will happen? Next, if it's okay with an adult at home, sprinkle some salt on top of the ice cubes and make a prediction. What do you think will happen to the ice? You can draw a picture showing the results of your experiment. Thank you for joining us today. I hope to see you again next time. From my heart to your heart, I wish you well.